through an inning in game 3, and each starter having stranded a base runner as scoreless tie results. As Anibal Sanchez goes back to work in the top of the second, he'll face Yuli Gurriel, Carlos Correa, and Josh Reddick for the Astros. A 300 hitter during the regular season. Yuli Gurriel mirroring that in the World Series so far at a 3-for-9 clip through games 1 and 2. A single and a strikeout against Sanchez in his first inning tonight. An aggressive offering at a fastball that's lined the other way for 1 away.
I think Houston's changed their approach at the plate in this game, not just because of Sanchez, but because they got away from what they did in the regular season. Early in the season, they were swinging very early in at bats, and they have taken too many pitches. And I think their approach tonight is get on him early, try to get something done early in the at bat. I think A.J. Hinch believes that his hitters have been a little bit too passive, haven't been aggressive enough in early parts of the at bats.
Here's Carlos Correa now, who is hoping that a change of venue can get him going, because it was a rough 2 games at home. 1 for 9 with 4 strikeouts. That's brought his postseason batting average down to $160. And that's lined into the corner. A good start to this one for Carlos Correa with a 1-out double.
Now Correa, when he is right, when he is healthy, he hits up in the order, but because he's missed so much time this season, they've got him hitting in the 6th spot tonight. Another pitch that gets too much to the plate for Sanchez. He missed his spot, and Correa squares it up. Caught us at 279 during the regular season with 21 home runs, but that's a good start for him in game 3.
So now Josh Reddick 0 for 5 so far in the series. Oh, a little cross up there.
Yeah, it sure did. Suzuki looked like he was expecting a different pitch than that fastball. It's fortunate he was able to catch it. Watch the reaction of the catcher. He thinks it's going to be down and in, but it's a fastball away. He was expecting a breaking ball there. They got crossed up. I'm surprised they haven't had a meeting about it.
Some count leverage for Josh Reddick, who has been very good at moving base runners this year, in particular against right-handed pitching. And at the very least looking to get Correa to third, as he has led off the inning here with a 1-out double. There's a strike to make it 2-1. It has been a terrific postseason for Anibal Sanchez.
Yeah, you look at what he has done in this postseason, holding hitters to a 116 opponent's batting average.
That is not something new for Anibal Sanchez. There's a flare out to shallow left that drops in. Correa comes around. Throw to the plate is way offline, and it's 1-0 Houston.
Well, Correa did a good job of reading that ball off the bat. He knew that Soto wasn't going to be able to make a play on him. He broke early and is able to score. Soto didn't make a good choice trying to make this play at the plate. He should have gone to second, keep the base runner from moving into scoring position. Off speed, the ball is hit off the end of the bat, and watch Correa at shortstop. He recognizes that Soto's too deep, and he's not going to have a chance to throw it out. He airmails everybody at home. But I think Correa did a terrific job of sizing up the situation and comes around to score the first run. I don't think they had a shot at all at making a play at the plate. They should have gone into second base to keep Reddick from moving into scoring position. Keep that double play in order with the number 8 hitter.
Second postseason RBI this year for Josh Reddick on his first World Series hit. So he trades places with Correa, drives in a run, and now it's Robinson Chirinos. Score that as an RBI and a single for Reddick. He advances on the throw. There was no error levied on the play. You know, another thing that made that hard for Soto is that he plays a deep left field to begin with.
By design. They want him to play deeper because he's just now making the transition. He's a natural right fielder that is made to move over to left.
The Astros having more success here in the second inning early against Anibal Sanchez than the Cardinals were able to muster the entire night in game 1 of the NLCS. Sanchez didn't yield his first hit until his 27th batter faced. 2 balls and a strike.
Pitch hit single by Jose Martinez to the Cardinals, and just a blind base hit into center. But so far, he's had a little bit of problems locating his pitches.
2 balls and a strike, a run in, 1 out with a man at second.
Matt, you mentioned the last start that Sanchez made October 11th against the Cardinals, and he has pitched very well with 6 or more days of rest for his career. He's pitched great this season. He pitched with 6 or more days rest 5 times and was 1-0 in those 5 games.
Chirinos lines it into right field. That's a base hit. Eaton up throwing quickly, and they hold Reddick. Runners at the corners now with 1 gone.
Chirinos stays on that pitch. We mentioned that if you're going to hit either one of these starters tonight, you're going to have to think about going the opposite field. Reddick's flare went to left, opposite field base hit. The base hit by Chirinos goes to right, another opposite field base hit. You can't try to pull either one of these starters or you'll roll over it. He stays on that pitch. Pretty good pitch down and away. Not trying to do too much. They may have sent the runner. Reddick try to score, and had it not been for Greinke, is the pitcher that's hitting next. He can swing the bat.
They have not had a whole lot of success with runners in scoring position. That seems to be changing here in the second inning tonight.
Greinke, for his career, is a .225 hitter. He's got 9 career home runs and 3 home runs this season. He won a Silver Slugger as the best hitting pitcher in the National League back in 2013 when he hit .328. He can swing the bat.
He shortens up and bunts. Rendon bare hands and gets him at first. The Nationals do everything right. They keep Reddick in check at third base. Chirinos does advance on the bunt.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting, and I think Greinke, he might have been bunting on his own right there, just trying to have a safety type squeeze, but he squares early and he bunts it to the third baseman, who comes in and makes an easy play of it. That's kind of a surprising move. I didn't think that they would bunt in that situation.
As soon as Zach put the bat down, he started looking down the third baseline to see if Reddick was going to try to score. And here's Springer now. 0-1 to count to George Springer, who opened the game with a base hit. Second and third with a run in and 2 gone. 0-2. Anibal Sanchez has pitched out of the stretch more tonight than he has the entire postseason, it would seem.
Yeah, first battery pace, George Springer got on base with an infield hit, and he's been pitching out of the stretch almost ever since.
The 0-2 to Springer.
Talk about Greinke bunting, and you can see A.J. Hinch kind of shaking his head. I think Greinke did that on his own.
I agree. 3 hits and a run so far this inning. The 1-2.
We talked about how many base runners the Astros have stranded since the start of the ALCS. Coming to this game, they've stranded 65 base runners. So they've had their chances, and they have another great opportunity here in the second. They've got to come up with a big hit.
Two balls and 2 strikes to count to George Springer. And you can see Suzuki go to the wristband so many times with a runner at second base. Battery will change a sign sequence. And now they're ready on 2-2. Got him. Or not. Oh, man. First and last time I play umpire that quickly. I mean, that, to me, that looked like he just gotten out of a jam.
Yeah, and both pitchers have had the same reaction on a couple close pitches. Here you see Cederstrom. Not a very wide strike zone. You can see Sanchez thought he caught the inside corner.
From 0-2 now to a 3-ball, 2-strike count. Springer with a sharply hit ground ball for Turner. And Sanchez is out of the jam with only 1 in the top of the second. Houston draws first blood.